Warning, this video may contain spoilers for late parts in the game. If you plan on playing this at some point, turn back now. You have been warned. Welcome to some more Sonic times, and here we have just that. Sonic. It didn't take me too long to beat the actual game, but these classic ones always give me anxiety because I'm usually one pixel away from dying or getting hurt constantly, but I guess that puts a little hair on the chest when you come out of the situation looking not too bad. I 100% gave up on getting all the Chaos Emeralds right from the beginning though, and I did receive the bad ending, but I'm not all too sad about it because not having to worry too much about that took a bit of the stress away as I'd go level to level. With that being said, let's get to the basics. This game is really no different from any other classic Sonic games, though I was able to cheese some of the bosses pretty easily, as you'll see in some of my gameplay. You speed up and jump around the levels like normal, doing 2 acts before finally reaching a boss, and repeating the process till the end. The only difference is that the goal will tell you the speed, though this is weirdly based on completion times, tallied in kilometers per hour. I never got it, but having 3 of the same numbers would give you either a 1-up, some extra rings, or nothing. This is actually the first game that made Tails playable, though he isn't much different besides flying. One big difference between Sonic and Tails though is that only Sonic can enter special stages. This is also made stranger as you can only collect 5 of the Chaos Emeralds, and Eggman only has 1 of the other ones, so I don't know what happened to the 7th. I played this on the Mega Collection version of the game, and I'm pretty sure it's the Master System version if anyone was wondering. Weirdly, this game features multiple versions of the story, with the Japanese version of the Game Gear being separate from the English, and the Master System being different as well. In my case, the game is set 1 year after the last time the Emeralds were safely placed back on South Island, with Sonic and Tails just chilling. A giant explosion goes off and Flicky finds that the emeralds are missing, creating an imbalance with chaos leaking into the world. Another terrifying thing to note is that if the Chaos Emeralds aren't returned, the island would sink into the ocean, with no chance to stop the chaos from engulfing the world. Robotnik cockily shows up with 1 of the red Chaos Emeralds, gloating that he would find the rest of them and conquer the world, with Sonic and Tails once again deciding to attempt to save the day. To get the good ending, you need to get the remaining 5 Chaos Emeralds, and like I said, I didn't end up doing that, so upon reaching the end and eventually beating Robotnik, he just makes an escape with the red Chaos Emerald and gets away. This is kind of weird though, because I don't think it's ever explained how the Chaos Emeralds just vanished at like a point, maybe just like the chaos or whatever, but I don't think that's ever cleared up. My only praise for the game comes with Tails, as he is a pretty fresh addition to the game due to them finally letting him fly, making a nice change of pace because otherwise the game isn't all too different from any of the other games in the series up to this point. The biggest downside this game has is just seeming kind of an unnecessary entry in the series, as it didn't really change enough or bring anything super interesting story-wise. I would say the last 2 bosses are super ridiculous, because at least in my case, I couldn't find any rings, so I was just fighting them and praying I wouldn't get hit, because this game is pretty scarce with extra lives, though the bosses are super cheesable. If you like the classic Sonic games in any capacity, you'll probably like this one. It isn't a horrible experience to play through or anything like that, but it is something pretty simple that we've all seen before in the series, and it's really up to you if you want to dig into it or not. I had a decent enough time, but wasn't really wowed. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.